So was it sometime around the later years of elementary school? I cannot remember clearly. That experience was forcibly fragmented and only the sensations remain sharp, embedded somewhere deep inside me. I must have been excited on the way there that day because I was going to see my grandmother, whom I loved more than I loved my parents. My baby was named Kiro. Kiro was born with horns and had the cutest smile. As I brought him home, I began to notice something strange. My baby looked nothing like me or my husband. It was almost as if he was not even from my womb. Weeks passed and Kiro would not drink milk or anything to do with me. He would cry and fuss all night long while me and my husband tried to figure out what was wrong. Surely Kiro was just upset and needed his mother. That night I awoke to blood smeared on the walls and found my husband clutching his arm. It looked like something had attacked him. I asked him, "What happened to you and why are you bleeding?" To that he replied, Kiro attacked me." But as I went to check, Kiro lay in his crib and no blood was to be found on his nails. I looked at my husband horrified. I said, "Have you gone mad? Clearly Kiro is innocent and has not hurt you. Something else must have attacked you, or maybe you slept walk." My husband looked at me as if I was defending something evil. That night, he called the priest to cleanse Kiro. I thought it was ridiculous and wanted them to leave my precious baby alone. Kiro hissed at the priest. The priest said, "This baby is evil and must be destroyed. One of you will be the demise to Kiro." I found myself punching the priest and yelling, "He is a baby. He deserves to be loved and respected like everyone else." The priest glared at me and simply shoved me aside. He continued with the cleansing as if my baby was just another nobody. After the cleanse was done, Kiro continued to cry and weep. So me and my husband invested in a baby monitor. Our neighbors had heard what happened and despised Kiro. They said we should abandon Kiro and I immediately felt my blood boil. How dare they talk about my Kiro? Kiro was a blessing to me after my husband kept begging me to try over and over again for a baby. So why did nobody else love my Kiro and see that he was our miracle baby? He was clearly a gift and just needed to be loved. I figured the only way Kiro was going to be safe from everyone is if I intervened. That night, I made my husband a drink so he could sleep better. I even gave him a kiss to seal the deal. I then took off with Kiro and put him in his car seat. I went 90 miles per hour down the highway with my precious baby. I was determined to make sure nobody could ever hurt Kiro again. I hit the brakes hard and we had arrived at our destination. Me and Kiro went over the edge to safety away from everyone else. I did not even feel the drop or hear Kiro's screams, for everything finally felt peaceful. The husband and neighbors searched and searched, but Kiro and his mother were never found. They claimed that nothing was over the edge and people wondered, was this even real?